Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer. Welcome back to FM24 Youth Factory, episode 48. We have our relegation scrap on. Everybody's down to 4 games left to play. We're 2 points clear. We have goal differential in our favor, but it's close. It's very tight. Technically, there are 6 sides still involved. Let's eliminate a few of them very quickly from consideration. Forest Green, currently last place, 30 points, just a goal behind Milton Keynes. They have to be perfect the rest of the way. 4 to play, 12 points is maximum. They're 10 down. Any losses, and they're out. They have to play Peterborough on the final day of the season. They have to play Wrexham next on the road. Almost certainly they're going to be out after the Wrexham game. They would definitely struggle with the Peterborough one at the end. Milton Keynes, champion or champion-elect or potential champion is Sheffield Wednesday on the final day of the season on the road is probably going to be too big of a struggle for them. Then at the other end, Birmingham City, they have last place Forest Green. They have Bristol Rovers. They have Swansea. Their toughest game is Blackpool and at home. They've got a decent chance of securing points. They are +7 compared to us, but more importantly, they are +9 compared to Bristol Rovers. They've got a very good chance of survival, which really means 2 spots, 3 teams, Oxford United, Bristol Rovers, and ourselves. 2 of 3 going down, 1 for safety. Oxford is 6 points behind with 12 left to go, and they've got a good chance of scoring some points. Doncaster, Shrewsbury, Swansea, FC Halifax, all lower end teams, all beatable teams. They've got the most favorable schedule. Bristol Rovers, just the 2 points behind, and they've got 2 very difficult matches that you would expect them to not take any points from in Preston and Peterborough. But they do have 2 favorable matchups at home with Plymouth and Birmingham City. They could take some points from those. They absolutely could take some points from those, which means we've got our work cut out for us. Now, we need at least 1 draw somewhere to set ourselves up for at least being 3 points ahead and at least having a little cushion with a potential win for them. I think really we need to get 4 points, assuming that they're able to win both of their winnable home games. They probably won't, but let's assume they do. If they take 6 points, that puts them on 44, which means we need to get to 44. We have the goal differential to hang on. I need a win and a draw in my last 4, and we have Burton on the road. It's our most winnable game, and it's next. But then we have Peterborough at home. We have Crawleytown on the road. Not a very winnable game, but maybe we could squeeze a point out. And then we have Wrexham at home, 9th. The Peterborough one is probably wishful thinking to hope to get something out of that. But we have 3 other games. None of them are easy, but all 3 of them there's a chance. I can see us getting maybe 1 win. I can see us getting maybe 1 draw out of those 3. So that's the 4 points we would need. We got a lot to do here in these final 4 games. Let's get to it. It is a crucial match, but it's not an easy one because any points on the road have been hard to come by this season. We are getting healthy. We are in the best state we've been all season. Wilkinson available for the first time, only cleared to play 45, and we will play him for 45, assuming that he makes it to halftime okay as we start building him back to fitness. I felt it was better to start on the front foot with him in the first half. We've made 1 other change to the lineup. Right back has been a real problem for us, and we have not seen the development in this year's new right back. And so Lee Ward has been developing. I was trying to get him in as a defensive mid as Adekunle. Oh, that is off the post. Wow, that was so close. It looked like the keeper may have chested that ball a little bit, gotten just a slight deflection on it, and pushed it off the post. There's another chance from close range. It's Hassel, and, well, that one wasn't bothering anyone. But 3 early chances We are definitely on that front foot, but we've got to make it count. We've got to get a shot on target. Our shot was not considered on target, so it looks like the keeper did not get a piece of that one. McFadden clears that away, and we eventually clear it back to their defense, but they're going to get another shot at it. Davis, recycle back. Now Adekunle on the task. Nice interception there as he tries to cut in, but he gives it away on the pass as we try to back foot to it. We try to wheel back instead of stepping forward. Lee Ward hasn't done anything of note yet. That right back position has been a real problem for me for some time. Oh, that one's cleared away. We let it run when we weren't in a position to let it run. Lee Ward clears that away. That was well played. Offside. Yes, flag's raised. Flag's raised. Oh, bad giveaway there, and it's off the post. Wow, that was inside of the post, too. It very nearly came back off of Sam Julian for an own goal. That has gone from us in total control to all of a sudden in the last 3 to 4 minutes, they fabricated a chance out of nowhere thanks to an offside opportunity that wouldn't have been there if they were onside. And instead, they finally felt like that was the momentum shift they needed, and it very much has been. They've controlled the last 10 minutes for sure. Lundstrom, that one very much onside, and that one very much off target. They want us to play for set pieces, and I'm fine with set pieces, but I don't want to play for set pieces. I want to play to score. Jones, gives it to Ward. Ward goes close, but that was too close to the goalkeeper. He tips it up and over for a corner kick. Adekunle takes that one. Lanahan Penrys from close, straight at the keeper yet again. 2 big chances there. Okay. Looked like we poked the ball away, but I don't know. Might have been foot too. Probably the right call. I think I'm hopeful there that he got all ball, but probably not. McCartney, Jones. We've been finding a decent amount of space in the midfield. Adekunle turns. Nice little check up there. Jones gets tripped up. No call. Muir beats to the ball. That's a corner kick. Looks like the recovering defender got a foot in and deflected that high. Lundstrom got a second chance at that after a deflection, and we're going to head to halftime. Controlling early, but struggling after a while there. You can see how they worked their way back. That was us going strong early on. Should have gotten a goal in that sequence. I'd feel much better if we were up 1-0. They've already lost 2 players to injury, plus that goal that was counted off. So, interesting thing there. We still have possession advantage, and maybe, just maybe, with those injuries, we could find ourselves in a stronger position. But, of course, Wilkinson also needs to sub out, but he didn't do anything noteworthy in the first half. In fact, it's been through the middle where we've been at our best. We're going to go with Phil Hewitt on top. Lanahan Penrys moving into his wing position. And this is the strongest lineup we've been able to field in a long time. Let's hope we can do something effective here in the second half. Full squad fired up for the second half. Let's see. Come on, come on. First half was definitely a tale of 2 sequences where we had the momentum and then they had the momentum, and that momentum really came off of a very clear offside situation that just never would have existed. But that was the momentum shift. Will we have regained the momentum here early on? So far the answer is no. Flag stays down. It's onside. We trail. Ward making the mistake there. No idea what he's even doing. He doesn't mark Lockett at all. And it's a really good cross, but that's what happens when you have plenty of time and space. McFadden's having a really bad day. Let's go ahead and bring on Redknapp. Adekunle had a chance from close. We got it back. Got another chance at it. Lanahan Penrys put it wide. And we are quickly running out of time. We've only had 2 attempts, 3 attempts now in the second half. We're going to go very attacking. Okay, we're pushing up, getting a little more aggressive here early. Oh, Adekunle puts that just over the crossbar. They did not respond well to the demand more command. Bristol Rovers is losing, at least, in their game, but this is one of our best opportunities to snatch a point. It's on the road. We deserve a goal with the balance on how things have gone, but the problem is we've only managed to get 2 shots on target. And as we are now down to those final minutes, we very much need to push. All right, we're going to get really aggressive on the defense, trying to go higher. We've still only made a couple subs, but I'm not sure what subs can help us get stronger right now. And the fatigue's not that bad in the legs. So final seconds. That ball sent way too long, goes out of bounds. That's going to do it. We're going to lose this thing by a single goal. Birmingham, as expected, have taken care of business. They're safe. So that's one more team that's out of the mix. This is a disappointing result. Kind of undeserved, but slightly. They outplayed us just a little bit. So Birmingham, with their result, have found safety. We're now down to just 9 points possible. MK Dons and Forest Green have not gotten a result. They are now going to be relegated. We're looking at a 5-point cushion with Oxford. They picked up 1 point, did they not? Yes. They pick up 1 point, so they're still in play, but it's very, very unlikely. But Bristol Rovers do not, in one of their best chances? No, not one of their best chances. They came close, actually. They nearly battled back. They were down 2-0 and then got one, and then went down again, and then got one again, but never could equalize. But that's Bristol Rovers going nowhere, at least. 3 to play, still with a small cushion. 2 to play. We've got the team absolutely fired up for this game. We've also had a team meeting that helped lift morale. We'll see if that can carry over into the match. We had a lot of injuries over the last couple of weeks, but we have picked it up. We have recovered from that, and we've got guys cleared to play today. In fact, everybody's cleared to play. We still have 4 injuries, but they were all cleared to play. Lenihan Penrys just got injured on that sequence right there, and he's looking at the referee like, what the hell? We get a couple early chances. We're on the front foot here, so situation. We're at Crawley Town. They're 10th. It's not going to be easy, but anything for this game would be a huge plus because, well, we're down to the last 2 to play. We had Peterborough at home. We managed to get a draw as Adekunle goes really close there, but the keeper tips it up and over. That same Peterborough United who we just played last, we got a draw with them at home. That was a big 1 point, especially because Bristol Rovers won their game against a relegation team. So we're level on points. But they played Peterborough United today as Adekunle looked like a free kick right on the edge of the box there, set up for us, and then it gets headed over. We get another chance at it. Webb wins that, but can't get it on frame. Peterborough United game, that's 0-0 at the moment. Ward, way to get there. Lenihan Penrys finds Wilkinson. It's tipped off the post. So close to being in. Keeper gets just enough of it. Ward's pass is intercepted. End of highlight. Lenihan Penrys, it's early. I don't know if he's going to be able to make it through the game. It's clear that he is carrying a knock. Adekunle just gets there in time. Hassel. Ward. Good movement from Ward. Lines. Finds McCartney again. Jones. Jones read that way too late. He moved too late. The pass was into the right space. Jones could have gotten there first, but he read it wrong. He was moving the wrong direction initially. Still 0-0. You would expect Peterborough United to get that win at home. We were at home when we played them and squeezed out a 1-1 draw. But Bristol Rovers shouldn't be able to get anything from that match. Ooh, Patton goes close. Ward in some space. We get the ball to Lenihan Penrys. It's deflected. McFadden doesn't even try to center it. He tries to lay it off to a guy who's already got the passing lane covered. And Peterborough United have scored. Peterborough United have scored. A point would be something today. It would definitely help our situation. Certainly wouldn't hurt it. A win would do it. I mean, with the goal differential the way it is, we would not need to worry about what happens on the next day. Ward again with a pass picked off, and it leads to a huge counterattack. And we go the opposite direction. We've got somebody there. He runs away from the play. What? Look at this. He backs up and he runs out to open space. They have no one in that area. He runs away from it. No idea who it was, but if I could, I'd fire him right away. And Penrys, that looked like the play of somebody who's injured and really can't go on, but I've not seen any notes about it. And Penrys! 1-1. Glad I didn't just sub him off. Holy crap. So we get a through ball to Lyons. Lyons takes a touch, and then Wilkinson, well timed, just onside. Linehan Penrys takes it down off the chest, takes a couple touches, and puts it in the back of the net before three defenders collapse in on him, and Flavel coming out trying to sweep that one. You can see he's well onside. It's actually closer to onside, more onside than I thought it was. I thought it was a little closer than that, but halftime, 1-1. Second half underway. What in the world? Clearly wins the ball, right? It's impossible to win that ball in that scenario, to catch the player in that scenario and have the ball go that exact direction. That requires an all-ball type kick. It's impossible physics-wise for that ball to go that direction without that being a clean tackle. Suddenly, we've played an hour. It's 2-0 in the other game. Lyons is on a yellow. And Penrys is playing hurt. I think it would be a good time to bring on Phil Hewitt. Webb finds Jones. Wilkinson cuts in. Lines. Now McCartney finds Linehan Penrys out to Adekunle on the wing. He's going to run down the line. He's going to cross into the box. Wilkinson gets it in the back of the net. It's 2-1. Linehan Penrys hasn't even come off yet. Hewitt is still waiting to step on the field. But Wilkinson on the far post rises above his fullback defender and puts the ball in the back of the net. Okay. Myers, dangerous free kick there, and Julian just watches it go over. We want to always press, and we definitely want to start to change things up here in the 73rd instructions. We want to time waste now, play for set pieces. Let's be a counterattacking team, but we'll slow it down. Do we want to press more? Force turnovers. Actually kind of tempted with that one. We're going to hold that line for a few more minutes though. Now we can start making the next move. Cautious. You know, I have a lineup just for these circumstances. Sticks that attacking mid, it drops him down into adding a third center back. Archie Jones is going to come off. Julian comes out, sweeps that one, but Adekunle doesn't get there. This one easily gets to Julian. Nice patience there. Good recognition to be able to pick that up. Hewitt lays it off. We give it away right away, though. Myers is going to get a chance to cross. Julian's there. Okay. Checking in. Leyland has scored. It is 2-1, but this could be a decider. They lose, we win. Officially, it won't be done, but we will be plus 3 points with a healthy goal differential with one match to play. It very much could be on, but we've got 10 minutes to see this thing out. Have we gone to full time wasting? No, we have not. We will now. Go back to work the ball in the box. We don't need to play out of defense right now. Myers, that's wide. That was really close to the upper corner. Into stoppage time. 2 minutes to go. McCartney clears. Gets to Hewitt. Ward with the long ball. Adekunle is going to easily get there. And that's a corner. That's a corner kick. That's going to eat up another minute before we resume play. Last minute of stoppage time. We've wasted time really well this time. We're still wasting time. It took almost a minute and a half to get... Oh, but they're going to get there first. Phillips, we had a sea of purple, and they get there first. We deflect that ball, but they end up getting it across, and nice heading clearance. Time is up. Time is up. Oxford have won their game, by the way, but Julian's going to grab that. And there's the final whistle and the 3 huge points. That is all but safety. Safety from relegation. Confirmation of the Bristol Rovers loss 2-1. Oxford do win their game against Swansea, but they are no longer a threat. They are relegated. We have relegated them with that victory, and we have a plus 11 goal differential. That's the only thing to keep an eye on in the last game, is to not get hammered. For the final match of the season, we are also going to be playing in Bickland Park for the final time. The hour and a half away from home travel has not been good on our attendance numbers. 3,000 is what to expect for this. Our average over the season has been 2,800. It's improvement from where we had been, but it does put us last place in average attendance. And that is apparently the key behind us having such abysmal FFP restrictions, is our attendance numbers are quite poor. So as we go to head into the new season and the new stadium, there may be a little mathematical bump, like plus 500 or plus 1,000 to our number to help us out with things as we go to sustain life in League One and try to be a little more sustainable with FFP, because this was not supposed to be an FFP playthrough. That was not the issue that we were supposed to be encountering as the primary obstacle from us climbing the ladder. We're already into the second half of the final game of the season against Wrexham. Wrexham, well established, top end of the league, just shy of the playoff zone, nearly had a chance there. We trail 1-0 in this one, but again, goal differential is that big thing, and we're not in danger right now of a goal differential situation applying in this one. The goal we gave up was an own goal from Hassel. They had a low cross across the face of goal, and Hassel stepped in, blocked it. That took a huge, wicked deflection off of one of our guys, ended up out for a goal kick. Meanwhile, Bristol Rovers scored first in theirs. Okay. Right. Penalty. And we trail. Okay, well, it's looking like we are going to go home with tail between our legs, but maintaining our League One status, because at this point it's 1-1. Adekunle gets us back in play. It's 2-1. It might not be over yet. Maybe we can go home happy. Very similar play to what happened with them, except for instead of passing it to somebody where we then saw the center back put it in the back, Adekunle just put it into the far post himself. Oh, great through ball there. Good stuff from Julian. Not a very well-placed shot, by the way, but Adekunle forces the turnover. Now Walker in space. We do have some young guys playing. We do have some subs we can make if we necessarily want to go for it. Jones. Oh, that was so close. Jones is having a rough game. Let's go ahead and bring on Pascal Wiley. We do have some backups like Phil Hewitt, who can go in at the wing. Wiley picks up a knock the moment he steps on the field. It's 3-1. Bristol Rovers is going to win. And with Wrexham scoring there, goal differential is a little bit in play now. We trail by 2. They lead by 2. That's a 4-goal swing in goal differential. We are... Doesn't show there what the difference is, but I think it was 12. So a 4-goal swing still leaves us +8. Things were not looking like this a few minutes ago, but suddenly they are. Lanahan, Penreese, Walker. Oh, Walker, so close. And that is it. Season done. Season done. Survival just. Hassel had a terrible day with the own goal. Webb had a poor day. Plain had a poor day. McCartney had the whole back line had a poor day. The whole team had a poor day except for Adekunle. But it's survival. Nonetheless, we head into the off-season. Still a League One team. And that's going to do it for this episode. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there. Bye for now.